'Twas the night before Christmas. Through the house. And a Pan-African was staring. Not even an up. Oh yeah, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How y'all feel out there? We lit. Candles lit. Spinning rotation. Feeling good. How y'all doing? Oh yeah. Today is a celebration of you. Peace to the gods and the goddesses. Sean, what's up? Oh yeah. Today we celebrating the end of the 9 year, and we celebrating the victory, right? Of the survival, the ready to go into the 1 year, right? It's been a long 10 years for a lot of us. Some of us didn't even know we were in this 10-year cycle, you know? But the internet is like real life, you know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all can look around the internet and use this as a story, as a lesson to get into your real life. You know what I'm saying? In life, people not gonna like you. In life, people gonna hate on you. In life, people gonna try to block you, try to stop you, just because they can. That's how it goes. You gotta stick to your guns. We can look at the internet right now and say all these weirdos on the internet, everybody just knew they was right. Right? The Pan-Africans, they knew they was right. You couldn't tell them they was wrong. Them niggas was master scholars. They was pseudo killers. You know what I mean? They was spitting that hogwash like they wrote it. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, they had a change of heart. You got people that was selling lectures, people that was taking people on tours, people that was, getting donations to save the African babies. And now they had to change of heart. It's getting crazy out here in the world. What if you would have followed these people? What if you would have just went with the flow? You know what I mean? Because they talk loud, act like they know something. Because they poke their chests out and move real big. What if you'd have wasted your time and followed them just to be like, yeah, I was wrong. And you knew you was right. You gotta stick to your guns. Whatever that is. I get it. They stuck to their guns and they was wrong. Is that what I'm saying? Yep. Because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you choose. You know what I'm saying? And that's how life is. That's how you get to decide your heaven. That's how you get to pick your happiness. Because you choose whether you win or whether you lose. You choose your prize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to somebody who might not have all the information. And then you go ahead and jump out the window based on them. Just because they look good and sound good and talk good. And they willing to do something silly to make you laugh, but they ain't willing to do the work. They willing to dress on up, but they ain't willing to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So we celebrating y'all. We celebrating the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Let them laugh. Because they've been wrong. They're going to keep being wrong. And we're going to keep being right. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to do what they do. We right. You know what I mean? Like I used to talk about, we on the right side of history. How y'all feel out there? Them dudes on the wrong side of history. All those Pan-Africans that's coming over here to the right side, they on the wrong side of history. How y'all feel out there? You know? This internet will show you, don't believe the hype. Don't join the bandwagon. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. They sound good. They got a lot of followers. They got a lot of people listening. But they wrong. And they don't care if they wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's life. There's some people out here, they just loud wrong. Niggas don't care if they right or wrong. They just loud. They want attention. They want everybody to know that they know something. And they gonna poke their chest out. You know what I mean? I'm a pseudo killer. Well, you should be dead. Because you the biggest pseudo in the planet. And talking about, man. She said, I ain't seen a mirror like that. It's my grandma. Yeah, big old country mirror. Big old Indian shit. Yeah. You know, make sure I look good when I walk out the house. I got to be fantastical. I got to be excited. But shout out to everybody on the right side of history. Shout out to everybody that hear the voice of the ancestors and don't listen to these weirdos online that don't know. You know? Y'all too busy talking to be knowing. Y'all too busy fronting to be in the know. Priest King said it. Yeah. Y'all on the wrong side of history. Mm-hmm. This is life, bro. That's why you gotta tap in. That's why you gotta stay tuned in, because you sit around here and you follow these niggas and you sit up here and you listen and you believe it. And they lying just for shits and giggles, just for kicks. They ain't got nothing else better to do on a Friday night. They gonna come out here and lie to the people. You know, dude, for 10 years plus. You know what I'm saying? How many years Sonetta been on motherfucking on YouTube, been out here on motherfucking 125th just to say he an Indian? Yeah, man. People done wasted their lives out here trusting these Pan-African scammers, these scam Africans. You know what I mean? And now they Indians and shit. Almost followed these niggas off a cliff, bro. You almost followed these niggas off a cliff. 15 years a slave. You know what I'm saying? And now they conveniently just Indians, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just to show you why you can't just be trusting everybody that's talking. I'm gonna show you this where it's at. Research this, find this, go here, do that. I'm gonna show you how you can tap in. I'm just like, again, I can beat these niggas because I'm sourced up. Like, they can't tell me nothing. Them motherfuckers light years behind me and shit. Light years behind me. You know what I mean? Y'all see the gods is 1,000 years behind me. So how the fuck these niggas anywhere near us? You dig? Come on, man. I can't let these people come out here and sway you with some good talk and a good microphone. I just laugh at these niggas and shit. Nigga, you only got a good mic. You know what I mean? Come on here every day lying to these motherfucking people and shit. Don't know nothing. Ain't got a clue. Can't tell your mouth from your asshole because they both pop shit. I mean, I just been watching. We just been here for 10 years. And now we see a bunch of Pan-Africans conveniently updating their information. We see a bunch of greatest researchers in the world switching their pitch up. You're a great researcher, but you missed the truth. Yeah, you know, I see a bunch of astrologers talking about Black Indian spirituality. They might be trying to add it to something else. But y'all wasn't thinking about no Black Indian spirituality. Y'all wasn't thinking about no Indian spirituality. Yeah, I was sitting there wasting the people's time. So y'all can never hate on the gods. Y'all can never hate on us. 10 years the African. 15 years the African, and now you are Indian. You can't tell us nothing. What you gonna tell a God? That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all better tap in. Listen to the voice. Sit here watching these funny ass niggas, watching these entertainers, and they gonna change their mind. Because you gonna make them change their mind. Watch. Yeah. You gonna make them niggas change their mind. Cause you coming with the real, we coming with the fly. We coming with the sourced up magical Negro. Right? That's what I'm telling y'all. We not teaching history, we making history. We keep listening to these people stuck online. The world gonna pass us by. We gonna miss our opportunities to be great. We could be great. Son, that ain't gonna be shit. And none of them niggas fucking with them. They had 15 years. Yeah. Hello? Can we count? Am I missing something? Am I missing some years? Yeah. We not dissing these niggas, but we trying to tell y'all young niggas. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Listen, we trying to tell y'all young niggas to trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. You see what I'm saying? We trying to tell y'all young niggas to tap into the source, to get the real information. Don't believe these 15 years African niggas, these former cult members, these motherfuckers with that jail philosophy, that penitentiary philosophy shit. Believe in the colonizer, believe in the caveman, believe in these motherfucking lies, and don't believe the gods. Hate their grandma, hate their family and shit. Get online and start regurgitating cracker bullshit. Huh? For 15 years, these niggas sat up here and licked the crackers crack. Licked these colonizers' ass and shit. And now they Indians and shit, huh? Now y'all gonna apologize to grandma because y'all been disrespectful. Don't apologize to grandpa because y'all been out here acting like a fucking African. Oh Lord, it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Shout out to the gods. Shout out to the goddesses. It's a new day. It's a new day, right? It's a new day. Y'all crazy. It's a new day. We ain't playing with y'all. We gonna do what we feel. We gonna tap into the source, and we gonna trust that it's gonna happen. Why would the universe lie to me? See, I be telling y'all niggas living a lie. That's the thing. And now we get to see 10 years later, y'all admitting it was a lie. It was a lie. Sinetta admitted he living a lie. He Indian now. The pseudo killers, them niggas realized they wasn't killing nothing but bullshit, killing nothing but time. They want to be Indians and indigenous now. Tariq Nasheed and FBA gotta pay reparations to the Moor. The Moor won the case, so FBA, y'all gotta donate to pay the Moor. Y'all gotta reparate the Moor. Only reparations going on in 2025. This is from FBA to the Moors. So y'all all losing out here, bro. None of y'all shit is where y'all wanted it to be. Y'all gotta tap in. Y'all gotta tune in. Y'all better back up and let the gods multiply. Let the gods decide. That's where we at right now. I'm one. How y'all feel out there? Y'all one? I know, man. Listen, man. That's what I'm telling you. Shout out to my folks. We on the right side of history, and we knew it. It was a beautiful year. It wasn't the best of times. But at the end, see, in 9, you have to destroy some shit. This is the end of it. Some of this shit not gonna it can't make it into this new life, into this rebirth. Yeah, I'm not mad at y'all brothers that y'all coming over here to the truth, because it's the 9. It's the end. It's the completion of the fuckery. It's the completion of the bullshit. Like, I would have to say, at least the universe is telling us y'all got a soul. That they tapped in. There's a little vibration. They ain't gonna leave y'all. They ain't carry y'all over. I thought they. I'm surprised. But the universe said, nah, we gonna give it to them before we carry over into that 1 year. We ain't gonna let them bring that over with them. So salute to y'all. Salute the Sinetta and the Pan-Africans. Salute the pseudo killers and Amara Squad. The universe gave y'all a little bit of love. Cause it said we ain't gonna let y'all bring that shit. We gonna let y'all come into the 1 year. Correct. I didn't know. I didn't know. Shit. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good today. Shout out to the goddesses. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Oh yeah, game is over, man. Game is over, man. No more Pan-African bullies. No more Pan-African haters. No more uh, pseudo pretendos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Everybody gonna hear it. I mean, we got to step up. We got to show out. We the only ones with the truth. 10 years we've been running around here listening to these niggas and they've been lying to our face. 10 years. 15 years, some of these niggas been lying to our face, fronting. You know what I mean? False flagging ass niggas. Yeah. Y'all don't think we gonna show out? Y'all don't think, like I'm telling y'all gotta be ready to take control. I'm ready. I'm not worried about these niggas. I'm not looking for no help from no Pan-Africans. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I'm not hating on you, but y'all don't know. Y'all gonna come in here and better learn, but y'all Pan-Africans don't know. Fuck I look like sitting around here asking the Pan-African for something, and y'all got where y'all only thing y'all do is kill time. Y'all niggas is paying wasted-kins. Y'all wasted 10 years, wasted time, wasted the people's dreams, wasted the people's ambitions just to admit that y'all don't know. This shit crazy. So please have a seat. Get out the fucking way. Come in here and learn. Admit you were on the wrong side of history. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And let the gods decide. You know what I'm saying? Let the gods work their magic and shit. Yeah, man. Shout out to the gods and that magic. Y'all niggas scared. Them Pan-Africans was waiting on the white man to save their life. And guess what? He lied. Them Pan-Africans was waiting on the colonizer to change their heart, to change their mind and give him reparations, and he lied. Oh goddamn colonizer! The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making you think he don't exist. You know what I mean? He made y'all niggas think there ain't no devil. Yeah, it's a devil, nigga. He and he is your master teacher, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He tricked y'all niggas. Y'all got tricked. And y'all wanna come around here? We not dealing with y'all niggas, bro. We gonna demonstrate on y'all niggas. About to start chin checking y'all niggas. For real. I don't have time for that shit. No weird ass Pan-Africans. But I love y'all. I'm here to redeem it. Like that's why I'm telling y'all. This is a congratulations to us. To everybody on the right side of history. Everybody that didn't fall for the trap. Everybody that knew that the colonizer is a liar. You know what I'm saying? The nigga gonna tell me he kidnapped me, he stole me. Really? Really? Only an idiot believe that shit. These motherfuckers sound like they running around here kidnapping people. And you live in a goddamn cave. You better stop it. You better stop it, man. Let's just have some fun, man. Let's just play some PS3. Let's just open up some gifts on Christmas. Stop acting like you colonized and kidnapped somebody, bro. That shit was funny, but I might have fallen for that. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like, we gonna have a good laugh with this shit, man. Them motherfuckers didn't hurt a fly, bro. Some of these niggas just wanted to believe that they was kidnapped. They just wanted to believe that they was beaten and abused and shit. They kidnapped me. They raped my man. Your grandma said that you were Indian. So how she got raped? Your grandma said we Indian. So who touched her? Who touched her family? If she's saying, nah, we Indians, don't fuck with these niggas. They liars. And you saying, no, my grandma got raped. She don't know. Like, that's the shit that used to get me. When Pan-Africans be like, yeah, she don't know. Like, damn, your grandma don't know and shit. Your grandpop don't know. I get it. I ain't mad at niggas that feel like that and shit. They got that crackatosis. They got that colonizer. They got that colonizer in their colon and shit. We gonna have to civilize the world once again. That's the goal right now. We beyond this internet shit. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what we learned from this. That's why I'm giving y'all credit and so much props. Because y'all don't have to fuck with niggas. All y'all gotta do is do what y'all do. We gonna civilize the world once again. We gonna make these motherfuckers gotta steal from us. Gonna have to copy from us. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to jock the swag. That's what they gotta do. There's no choice in the matter. We're gonna make this shit look like it's supposed to look. We're gonna demonstrate this shit. See what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna be stealing. Yeah, they gonna be biting. And in the process, they gonna civilize themselves. In the process, they gonna stop lying to the people and telling them they Africans. In the process, they gonna stand up and learn some real truth. But it's a process. You know what I mean? It ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy. You know what I mean? Preaching ain't easy. Preaching ain't easy. Where is the motherfucking ladder? Yeah, preaching ain't easy, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, salute to the gods and the goddesses, man. And we gonna talk big gods and goddess shit because we right. The fuck? That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers, they just learning that people, it's people here in America. Yeah, they the gods, nigga. They the fucking gods. They the creators of civilization, the creators of fucking humans, nigga. They not just people. They the gods, nigga. Y'all late. Y'all weird ass niggas losing because y'all don't know they the gods. Y'all believe in these fucking crap. Stupid. Y'all late. Y'all coming here on some history shit, dummy. Y'all late. You know what I'm saying? These niggas we ain't dealing with no fucking history. We dealing with a divine bloodline, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers is late. Y'all 10-year African niggas so depressed, so afraid, so scared of the white man, so waiting for heaven and shit. You don't know you God. You don't know you got a divine bloodline. Y'all niggas late. Coming here pushing paperwork. Coming here pushing pencils and shit. Y'all book ass niggas and shit. Y'all coming in here late, nigga. We magical, we spiritual, we divine on this side. Nigga, y'all niggas is elite. Y'all motherfuckers is scary. Y'all late. Don't come over here with that scary shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't playing that. Don't come over here with that scary shit, bro. I'm real talk, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, 1 second. Don't do it. Don't come over here with that scary shit, nigga. It was the night before Christmas. All through the house. Not a Pan-African was screaming. Right? Not even a mouse. Yeah, bro, y'all wasted all these people's time and shit, bro. Y'all better come in here and tap in. Get the vine. Get aligned. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to them niggas. That's what I'm saying. Like, these motherfuckers that have you thinking that we trying to learn history to be smart. Like, nah, I don't give a fuck about history to be smart. Nah, nigga. I'm trying to prove my divinity, nigga. I'm trying to prove my connection to the source of all things. I'm trying to prove my fucking magic, nigga. Why am I so attractive? Why am I so divine? Because it's a bloodline? That's what I'm trying to prove. I'm not looking at history. It's talking about the white man kidnapped me. He stole me. Fuck that, nigga. Mm-mm. Trying to tap into that power. Huh? I want to hear what the ancestors did, what the old heads did, cause it's gonna work for me too. Hmm? It's gonna work for me too. Listening to these damn crackers who left their homeland, ran away from everything to come stand next to us, and y'all want to change your shit? Come on, man. I'm gonna change my shit for some nigga that gave up on his. You don't like yours, and I'm what? I'm supposed to give up on mine? Mine is divine. Mine is divine. You just left yours. You abandoned your shit. And I'm supposed to what? Oh, come on, bro. Nah. I love this shit. This is the like that's why I be talking about this ancestral connection and shit. Man, listen, man. Don't come over here pushing history, nigga. We the gods. We ain't on no history shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real talking shit. That's what we doing, niggas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all, nigga, we the gods from day one. You know what I'm saying? But I had to chill. I had to see like a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, it'd be hard to teach. You know what I'm saying? And be getting stolen. Like I have to know how to steal. Like teach to steal, teach to steal, teach to steal, right? But when you teach to steal, you gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, we the gods. No doubt. Peace to the goddesses, no doubt. Listen, man. Definitely fucks with you. That's what I'm saying. We is gonna change the world again. Round 3. You know what I'm saying? Round 3. Round 3. Round 3. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was staring. Not even a mouse. Hey, brother, look at that tree, brother, Look at all them gifts under the tree, brother, Oh yeah, we gonna crack them bitches open tomorrow, brother, on TV. On the 70,000 page. On Christmas, we gonna open up all them gifts. Look how many gifts is not open, and we gonna crack them open on Christmas. What's your life like, brother? Brother, pseudo killer on the ride squad. Bruh, man, sign that up, 5th floor. What's your life like? Your sponsors, man, your subscribers is got you lit like this. You got all gifts from yours, and you see, we still got the shit that we showed y'all the other day. That's not in boxes. That's not what we talking about. We still got the gods on the altar. Y'all see Kelly Koto on the altar. Brother, Sinetta, all y'all new booty Africans. It was the night before Christmas. What's going on? Is y'all laced up with a whole bunch of gifts from the family? Is this what y'all subscribers is doing? Working up to, building for? Yeah. Brother what your life like, brother Maybe next year, brother you'll have a tree like that. See, that's my ancestral tree. Got my grandma Melody and my grandmama Maggie. Right? It's 2 vines. And underneath the tree, we're gonna open all that up tomorrow, brother. So we're gonna leave that alone, Cause I know you next year maybe you might have some work because you're gonna be dealing with the Indians next year. Y'all gonna be dealing with the Indians and shit. You know what I'm saying? dealing with no goddamn scam Africans. But I wish I would ask my motherfucking people to support me, and we ain't doing nothing. We ain't controlling and setting up the future to win. Right? Setting up the future to win. For the babies, for the kids, setting up the education system. I'm telling y'all, by the time this year is over with, it ain't gonna be no questions. Is there black Africans? Is there Moors? Is there Hebrews? Nobody but the Indian. The Indian is here. And we got the proof. Tons of it. Christmas trees full of it. And it's not a flex, We not flexing on paying Africans because y'all skin Africans, and you know it's all about entertainment with y'all skin Africans. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying to everybody that rock with me, congratulations. You on the right side of history. You picked the winning team. You stuck to your guns and you was right. Everybody down with us. We niggas used to laugh at me when I said, we gonna have a wave. We gonna have a wave. We gonna have a wave. We gonna be mainstream. Niggas used to laugh at me. Told a nigga I'm gonna save the world. They laughed at me. How you gonna say it? Cause nigga, this is what I'm here to do. I don't know what you talking about. Why wouldn't I? I'm here to do the thing. It's crazy. I get it. I love it. I love it, nigga. Give me it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be the king of YouTube. Like the nigga said, it's time to civilize the world once again. Talk to him, cuz it's time to civilize the world once again. Once again, it's on. Once again, it's on the whole world, buddy. And that's what I'm saying. I'm lucky that y'all trained me, that y'all niggas taught me. I ain't just got Indians. I mean, because, you know, we gotta be honest. You reach a certain point, it's not just Indians here. We got Indians, everybody fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. The fuck? You know? Hey, girl. But yeah, everybody fucking with us. The haters and the lovers, you know what I'm saying? Peace to the goddesses, you know? And I'm about that life. I'm about that life, bro. This shit is different over here on this side, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the shit, like I say, like like I say, when you get to this type of level, the pressure could be so hard that you might start stealing from niggas. You might want to steal from like I don't know how niggas get to where they get to, but you get addicted to this shit, and you might not really realize, bro, what are we doing? Tap in. Don't trust nobody out here. We in the fucking matrix. What are y'all doing? These colonizers is lying. These motherfuckers paying agents. They paying entertainers. Everybody, all these motherfuckers, they lying. Don't change. Don't switch your shit up. Your grandma said something. That's the only motherfucker you supposed to believe. Believe the niggas you came with. Do not leave and do not front on the niggas you came with. That's just regular shit. That ain't street shit. That ain't gangster shit. That's how it's supposed to be. Dance with the girl you came with. You know what I'm saying? Don't front on the people you came with, nigga. Get up here and start acting new for some people you don't even know. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, this shit crazy. Te habla español? No habla español? ¿Sí? ¿Cómo se dice? No, I ain't gonna shit. Hola, cuz, you know? This nigga crazy. And there's no hate to Pan Africans. Like I say, like Shani said, like it's a point where you stop gang banging when you won, when your gang won. Like I said, I never wanted to really be the king of the Indians. That wasn't a thing. I wanted to be the leader of the resistance. I like banging on these niggas. I like putting this shit in their face and showing them how it's supposed to be done. I wasn't necessarily trying to be what I have to be, what I need to be, but the people made me. The people created me, bro. From like she say, you the king. You already your name is already set. Priest King already set. David, Priest King. It's already set. It's just are you going to be it? Huh? Yeah, are you going to be it? What's the ideal? What's the realistic? What's the understanding? Are you going to be it? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all should just be who you are. Don't try to be me. I mean, you can be me. You did, but you only gonna be a reflection. You only gonna be a an image. You know. Excuse me. It's not gonna have the depth because you can't be me. You can only be you. You can only tap into you. You know. But it's all good though. I don't give a fuck. I'ma be me. I'ma be me. I'ma be me to the fullest. I'ma be me all over y'all Pan African niggas, right? For real. I don't need to be friends with Pan Africans. I got friends, nigga. I got friends. I got goddesses and guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. When you winning, don't change what you're doing. When you know a nigga is a fool, a fugazi, liar, a pedo, I ain't gonna talk about polite, but down to do whatever, these niggas is co-signing fuckery, always in scandal, always in drama, always in some bullshit, then guess what? Dig, fuck the niggas. It was the night before Christmas, baby. And all through the house, not a Pan African was staring, you know? Not even a mouse. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm ready for this next level and shit. You know? I'm ready for this next level. I'm ready for the level where there's no confrontation. Like, like I say, like we used to having confrontation. You know what I mean? Like we living in a troll world. We living in a world where we do what the group, but in this next level, I gotta realize there is no competition. Like because a nigga is being confrontational, he's not competing. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker came in the room the other day on Facebook, was talking all this shit, and then he was like, "I'm a teacher too, bro." Like what? Like you know what I'm saying? A nigga is trying to confront a nigga, but he really trying to learn because he a teacher too, and I ain't mad at that. But I told the nigga I'm not a teacher, cuz stop saying I'm a teacher. I ain't teaching history no more. I make history, own history. But I'm definitely not a teacher. I'm a doer. I'm a demonstrator, bro. I'm a slasher. I'm a conqueror. I'm a god. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking teacher and shit. I'm a Pan African destroyer, nigga. Don't forget that. I'm the great son. You know what I'm saying? I'm the colonizer's worst nightmare. I'm the only person that can rally all the motherfucking troops. Like for real. Like, yeah, y'all niggas can hate and talk the shit, but y'all can't do what I do. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Y'all niggas don't want to come over here. No Pan Africans don't want to be no Indians. Hell no. That's the last thing. That's when you're putting in the work. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing so past these niggas. Why I gotta see it past and like, man, everybody gonna be an Indian by the end of this fucking year. They gonna know what the fuck is going on. They gonna know these niggas is liars, and fucking colonizers, and colonizers, and all that shit. And again, shout out to the Pan Africans because they caught up. Shout out to them because they caught up. It's a 9 year. I'm telling you, I'm going into this next year so spiritual. I'm going into this next year so tapped in, so trusting. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can fly. Y'all dig? Y'all don't understand. Cause y'all scared. Motherfuckers scared to fall and shit. If you fall, guess what that is? It's a part of flying and shit. Like, you know how dumb that is and shit? That sound crazy, don't it? But that's just a nigga on the other side and shit. Y'all niggas that ain't never flew. Y'all niggas that ain't never been fly. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna tell me that falling is not a part of flying? Y'all niggas scared to fall. So you ain't gonna fly. That's what I'm saying, man. All this book shit is killing y'all niggas. That's why motherfuckers don't want y'all to read. Real talk. That's why the ancestors was not on this reading shit. I know it seemed crazy to say it like that because we all think we literate. I'm not saying that they didn't write. I'm not saying they didn't have writing systems. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they didn't have this type of reading book shit. This stupid. Like that textbook that we got. We got the oldest textbook in America, and it's a fucking doll. You see what I'm saying? That's like that. That right there is a textbook. Because when you like, it's a textbook. When you look at it, you know everything about it. You're supposed to know everything about it. It's not nobody's gonna tell you this shit. It's high science. It ain't for everybody. Mm-hmm. And that's the funny thing about like the natives and shit. Like a Native American act like he know this shit. He don't know this shit. I be knowing way more than these natives and shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I killed them niggas so quick. That's why they don't bother us no more. Cause I know more about Native American shit than the Native Americans. It's not they shit. It's not they clothes. It's not they science. It's not they history. Nope. It's all a lie. These niggas would watch the fly niggas, and then they dress up like niggas. That's what natives do. That's what $5 Indians do. They watch the fly niggas, and then they steal the nigga shit. All this shit, it's nigga shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All this shit is nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to stop fucking hating on the gods and shit. But this is the challenge. This is the challenge of a god. Like I say, some of y'all niggas is so soft, y'all never will be a god. A god got one job. Like, peace to the fucking 5%ers. Peace to the Muslims. What's today's math? What's today's math? Where the gods at? What's today's math? All y'all niggas know math, right? So you got knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? Culture, freedom, power, right? I got equality, right? Then you got 7 is what? God, right? 8 is build and destroy. 9 is completion, right? So we saying in the 9 and we in completion. But then we saying that we gods, right? Gods is 7. So on the time you get to 7, you got 7, 8, 9. You only got 2 things left. It's only one thing that a god could do. So at 7, you become a god. At an 8, you You only can do one thing, that's build and destroy. When you done building and destroy, it's completion. That's the 9. You back to being a God, building and destroying. God's only got one job. You only got one job. That's what I'm saying. I can't be mad at the Pan Africans. I can't be mad at the Hebrews because my job is to destroy that shit and then to build it. It's because you don't have, like, I want to build a city, I got to destroy a forest. Damn, Priest King, what you mean, bro? You got to love the trees. You got to hug the trees. Yeah, one, I need the space and I need the wood. I got to build a city. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, that's fucked up. But I'm a God. I gotta make these tough decisions. This city gotta be right here. So this whole fucking forest got to go. And that's how it is. You build, you destroy. And when you building, you destroying. When you destroying, you building. If you God, it look dirty. It look nasty. It look grimy. But that's because these motherfuckers ain't God. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas out here being destroyed. No disrespect. Right? Some of these Pan-Africans are being destroyed. Some of these FBAs is being destroyed. Like, FBA is done, bro. This shit all a gimmick. This shit all a gimmick, all a hoax. You can't live with that shit. You can't live with this shit. I'm gonna make this shit look like it's a motherfucking movie. You can't make FBA. You can't make, like, I know they be trying to make the struggle look like a movie, but you can't. You can't, bro. It ain't real. Like, motherfuckers, your whole end goal is a struggle. That's retarded. Like, nah, my goal is to win. No more struggle. I'm trying to end the struggle. I'm trying to neutralize the colonizer. Sitting out here struggling my whole life. You know? For real. You gotta think about this shit. Like, some of these niggas need the colonizer to be in position and shit. That shit sound crazy. Some of these niggas need the colonizer. Like, this shit won't exist if the colonizer ain't in control. You know what I'm saying? That's their doctrine. Their doctrine is oppression. The colonizer did it, right? Their doctrine is reparations or whatever's the other word besides reparation. Shit, retribution, some shit they was calling this shit. But it's reparations, and that's coming from the colonizer. He gotta be a killer. He gotta be the superhero. He gotta be the bad man, the villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the colonizer, he gotta kidnap you in order to get the money. You saying that he didn't do it, you ain't gonna get the money. I mean, like, the fuck? My bad. I'm sorry. I just don't want to go on with no lie and shit. I don't want to say this motherfucker did some shit he ain't do. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, they need the colonizer. It don't work, bro. You ain't gonna get no reparations if you ain't a slave. You ain't gonna get no reparations if you wasn't kidnapped. Just say the white man kidnapped you. Just say the colonizer kidnapped you. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all crazy. Like, for real. That's what I be saying. Like, a lot of this shit, this online shit be crazy. You gotta watch this shit. Tap into your divinity. Tap into your good, your God. You know what I mean? Shit. Cause these motherfucking niggas, they'll be here. No disrespect. I'm about to blow this popcorn thing. For real. I know Shawnee tired of me lying to her and shit. I was like, yeah, we gonna do a fucking live stream a day. But I can't do that. I'm like too creative. Like, I be trying to think of ways to go viral. I keep saying this shit, but wait till y'all see some of this shit, bro. Some of this shit. Again, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the gods and the goddesses, the real Indians, the real ones that trust, man. This is what we doing today. We celebrating us. We celebrating life. We got the candles lit to the ancestors. We gonna keep it burning. We gonna keep the incense lit. Yeah, man. Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? That type of shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm definitely excited, man. Definitely excited because I'm trying to do some shit. You know? Like when you're trying to do some shit, you get the front on these niggas and shit. Stunting on these niggas. You know? When you're trying to do some shit, you know, it's real godly, it's divine because it takes a creative mind to do something that's never been done. That's one. Then it takes a lot of balls to do something that other people might think is corny. That's two. Then it takes a lot of resolve to stick to the shit when it look like it's almost there. Because people don't understand the hardest part of some shit is when you're so close. That's the hardest part. Niggas get anxious, motherfuckers get excited. You blow this shit. I know I used to get so anxious, boy. I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow. I can't go to school. I'm gonna be sick. My stomach gonna be hurt, man. Cause I'm gonna just be thinking about Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese. I gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna be having so much fun. I'm going to Sesame Street. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sick to the world, right? For real. Cause I get so excited, so anxious to be, you know, having some fun and shit. And that's how real life is. Like in real life, they got this shit in Hollywood. It's called Hurry Up and Wait. Hurry up and wait. Like imagine you make an album and shit. You gotta make this album. It's the best album that you could ever possibly make, imagine, think of. And you gotta hurry up and have it by this date. You got a deadline, kid. So you rushing it. And you make it to the deadline and then you gotta wait. Yeah, for the marketing and the promotions. You gotta wait for the promo team and the posters and the billboard. You about to make a movie. You better learn your lines. You gotta run and meet the producers and run and do the auditions and run and be on set and run and make it by schedule. Don't be over budget. Don't be over timeline. Then you gotta wait. You gotta edit it. Then they gotta get promoted. Then they gotta get them. They gotta get this. They gotta get that. Hurry up and wait. That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. And when you can get that cycle, you can get that flow. When you know how to like to create something and then wait for the perfect timing, right? Wait for the right opportunity. Wait for the rainy season, right? Like again, you gotta wait. You can't plant your seeds before the rainy season because they're gonna get swept away. So you gotta wait until after the rainy season. You know what I'm saying? And just use just a little bit of the rain. so it don't get flooded. You know what I mean? So being a God, being creative, being like a visionary, a prophet is different. It's difficult at first. But once you get into the long term thing, like, yeah, I'm prophetic, I'm probably gonna, you know what I mean, drop some creative type of shit once a week, right? Like, again, for me, I'm on some shit where it's like I'm trying to be creative, like with all my energy, because that's my reflection. I don't have no, like Shawnee already know we had this conversation and shit. Like, I can't be in a hotel. I can't be sitting around here, with the white folks and shit. I need to be a reflection of me. And not just in my house in heaven, but when I leave the crib, when I'm in the club, when I'm at the bar, when I'm at the grocery store, I need to be reflecting my divinity, my godliness. You know what I'm saying? And everybody need to do that. Like I say, fuck these other niggas, they wrong. Fuck these Africans, because they now realizing that they're not even African. So they could have spent all that time being happy. You could have spent all that time being happy. Right? That's why I never pour no punches on niggas and shit. For real. Y'all see me at the Sixers game with feathers in my hair. You know what I'm saying? I rock feathers in the streets. In the club, around bad chicks. We at the bar, we at the mall. Y'all seen it all. Because I don't care about a person that don't know. Fucking yeah. You don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. We know we on the right side of history. These niggas is lost. These motherfuckers don't have a clue. I didn't want it to be that way. But this the universe. That's what I'm saying. Like, when we dealing in redemption, we gotta be dealing in forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? I know that's like, wow, what you forgiving? It's not just a nigga didn't know. But we gotta forgive a motherfucker for acting like they know. We gotta forgive motherfuckers for over whooping what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers just couldn't say they didn't know. Because they were so caught up in the clout. So caught up in trying to be famous and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it could have been like this. Like, we gotta understand. In Hollywood, you got personalities and you got actors. That's it. Two types of people. Personalities and actors. But they both read scripts. The actor, all he can do is word for word. He goes line for line. You know what I'm saying? But the personality, they get to ad lib. Oh no, they stick to the script, but they get to ad lib. That's how. Yeah. So here in the Indian community online, on some African shit, these niggas don't have nobody giving. I mean, the agents got. You can tell the agents got niggas giving scripts, and they be reading scripts, but the regular niggas, they don't have no scripts, man. These motherfuckers don't know. Like, I could tell you everybody I heard read a script. Tariq Nasheed, he reads scripts. Everything he says is a script. But he ad-libs. Aboriginal Power reads scripts. He calls them talking points. But he reads them. I'm like, damn, who sends them to this nigga? Seti reads scripts. And Seti can't read. And what he do is, he had a shit, he'll have it on his screen. and he'll be trying to read it. But see, like this, how you can tell when a nigga read the script. So I used to yell three people, 1, 2, 3. I heard Unc read the script too. I did. So I mean, I guess like I said, he probably agent. I'm not saying he not agent. Shit, I never said he wasn't. But I heard Unc read the script too. But when any of these niggas read a script, you could tell when they like you could tell when niggas is doing some shit that's not them because they repeat it. I know that sounds crazy, but like when a nigga flowing, like they read and just sound like they read and then they stop and then they flow and then they get off script. Like they trying to assess. And then they pick back up at the last line. He said, see, I mean, I this Hollywood shit. I know all this shit. I know how this shit. This shit works. But Arab people don't know how it works. And like, so yeah, how do I feel about it? Like yeah, like niggas should be scared. That's what I'm saying. Like you should be scared. You know what I'm saying? I should be scared. I got tons of fucking influence, tons of power. Niggas is following me. I should be scared and shit. And that's what they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be like invigorated, charged up, ready to go, ready to hit the motherfucking the shit running. They want you to be scared. Like, yo, don't you know the white man is the devil? Don't you know they kill you like they did Charlie? You know what I'm saying? I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at they killing people, right? So why are you so excited? Shit. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Anything. They shooting at the president, right? Why are you so excited and shit, right? I get it. But this is the divinity. This is like that's what I'm saying. Like to me, like, alright, my goal would be to help a nigga like me. Like real talk. If Unc was that nigga, I'd be trying to help him. If Polite was that nigga, if fucking Dane, if fucking Ali, if Pharaoh, if any of them niggas was that nigga and was really trying to, if Tyreek was that, if Umar was that nigga, I would be nowhere near him. I wouldn't be thinking like this because my goal, I would have been there to help the niggas. You know, whoever ready to do this shit, who don't give a fuck, I'm right there to help you front line this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like that, right? Real life ain't like that and shit. So real life is I'm gonna fuck around and I'm gonna use me. like, yo, I ain't scared. You ain't scared? No, alright, well look, how about we do this? Oh word? That's how I be treating this shit. And that's how y'all should be treating this shit. You gotta produce yourself. You gotta direct yourself. You gotta come up with the ill script, the ill fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, at this stage, it's the same thing. I remember I used to come out here, I'd be like, I asked cuz, I was like, cuz, not just cuz, I was asking everybody, I'm like, yo, what do y'all want to learn? Like, what? Like, nah, what don't y'all know and shit? Like, I'm trying to teach y'all some history. How can I help y'all learn what y'all don't know? And niggas will look at you like you crazy. Because don't nobody know what they don't know. And that sounds stupid. I get it. Like Priest King, you be so advanced. You be so on the next level. I am. I'm a god. But again, don't nobody know what they don't know. So all you can do is share. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker ain't knowing about Pocahontas and shit. Like, you can't say y'all want to learn about Pocahontas. I'm like, no, fuck, we already know about Pocahontas. She's a white girl. She married John. No, that's not what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know. You gotta hit them with the shit. The Guales, the Gullah Geechee. No, we know about the Gullah Geechee. No, no, no. You gotta hit them with the shit. They just don't know. And they don't know. It's not their fault. It's supposed to be hidden. They hiding history. They lying to us in our face. Like niggas telling us the truth. So now we having fun waking up. Woke up half the fucking world. But we got a whole nother half of the world to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And again, like, it's cool that these pan-Africans, like, they can have this shit. Because we, like I'm telling y'all, we got this shit. We're not giving this shit up. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying, like, the shit that they think. See, people don't think. I get it. I'm crazy. I meditate. But constant meditation causes expansion. I write a rhyme while I chill in my mansion. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z said, I meditated like a Buddhist. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how many of these great motherfuckers gotta tell y'all that they meditated like a Buddhist. That, you know what I mean? Meditation, constant meditation causes elevation, causes expansion. You know what I'm saying? Stop reading these fucking books. Like, I don't read these books. Like I tell y'all, like, that's what I be saying. Like, that's what I be saying about the divinity shit. I'm not looking in the book to find nothing. That sounds crazy. I know it do. Right? Like I tell you, I be knowing this shit already exists. I do. Fuck that book. The book is just gonna show me that I'm not crazy. I mean, I know that's it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You care what these niggas talking about? I already know this shit. That's why I'm looking for it. This shit don't, none of this shit exists, bro. There's no leads to this shit. There's no trails to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Why did I ever go to a mound? Why did I ever go to a mound? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. In a 9-year. I'm sitting in Vegas. I was in Vegas for like a week. I'm just chilling. I'm winning, killing shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to do something. I'm mad, like, you know, if I can tell you go to the desert and shit and hear God and shit. Like, real talk. Like, I was in Vegas for like a week, bro. Bored out my mind, winning, killing the niggas. And it was like, I'm supposed to do something. I'm supposed to do something. What am I supposed to do? So what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to remember like, how I felt that moment and shit. But yeah, I really didn't understand what I'm supposed to do. He's like, go to the desert and go see. So, alright, I'm being honest with y'all shit. Alright, listen. Shout out to Shiny, she back. Killing phones today. Shout out to Super Killers. So, this is what I had, right? I was in the Hebrew Israelites. It's the stone, right? Where they say the Hebrews be saying. So yeah, I'm already Indian. I'm already knowing I'm an Indian. I'm not believing nothing that's going on in history. Da 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 da. But the Hebrews said it's a stone that shows that's in Hebrew out in the middle of the desert. They said, go see it. I'm like, what? I'm in Nevada. This stone is in New Mexico, right? So they like, go see this shit. Go see this fucking stone. Me and a 9-year, we went to a 1 year. I'm being honest with you. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's go see this stone and shit. But what I did was I went to because it's in like New Mexico. So I just went to LA. Right? Like, what? Cause LA is close. LA is like 2-3 hours away. New Mexico, this was like 5-6 hours away from there, and it was like the same amount of time away from LA. So I went to LA for like a week and forgot about this shit, right? I did. I went to LA and I forgot about this shit. And then on my last day, they was like, go to New Mexico. I was like, no. So yeah, my last day in LA, I went to New Mexico. So I had a plan. I'm gonna go to New Mexico, and then I'm gonna go back to Vegas, right? So I went to New Mexico. Mind you, I'm dressed like I'm in LA. I'm coming straight from LA. I got on like all some fly shit with some white sneakers, all white shit. Not knowing that I'm going to the fucking desert to look in the fucking stone and shit in the middle of the desert. Look for a stone by myself. Cause ain't nobody out there. This ain't like no monument. It ain't no fucking museums. It ain't nothing. It's just a stone, right? And ain't no signs. So you gotta find it by yourself. Cause there's nobody out there, bro. It's the fucking desert. It was like a Wednesday or Thursday. So I finally found the shit. And that shit was fugazi as a motherfucker. It was like the fakest shit you could ever imagine. Imagine, it's the first thing I ever seen. And I could tell this was fake as shit. It just ain't feel right. It was there, but it was fucking fake. I'm like, this shit fake. And I'm like, no, it's not fake. Because the I'm just trying to make excuses. I'm like, the writing came over time. But I'm like, nah, that shit fake. She said, damn, shake my head. No. I was like, man, this shit fake as shit, bro. So, um, yeah. But I got to see, cause it's on like a reservation. It's not on a reservation, but it's next to a reservation. So that was like the first time I got to see like a reservation and how they was living in a desert, and I just seen how it was. I was like, nah, this shit ain't right, bro. This ain't us. Like, I know that was crazy to say that shit, and I didn't know nothing. Like, not to say I didn't know nothing, like, but I knew it. Like, this ain't us. Like, for real. So, I'm sitting there. I go back to Vegas, right? And I'm like, all right, this ain't us. I'm like, I gotta find us. So, this shit was crazy, man. Get why this part's crazy. So now, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty now. I want us. Cause that ain't us. I know that ain't us. I'm walking around that motherfucker. I'm like, this shit is not us. So, mind you, I live on the East Coast. I gotta come back. I'm driving, right? I gotta come back. So you're like, alright. I don't know for how I found out about Cato. But they're like, alright, go to Cato. Go to Cato. What the fuck is Cato? Cato, Texas. And shit. I was going to Houston. So yeah, I was going to Houston. Right. I was going to Houston. I was going to Houston, New Orleans, and I was going to Atlanta probably. Yeah, that's probably what I went. But I was definitely going to Houston and New Orleans. Those two I was going to on my way back. So I went to Cato and I saw Cato. Cato is the smallest mounds we got. But when I seen Cato, I said, this us. It was crazy as a motherfucker. I'm driving around the I'm driving on the highway. I ride past the shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, yo, what is that? It was like a bump. Nigga, like he had a mosquito bump, like a little mound. It was the smallest mound you ever seen. It was like a mosquito bump. It wasn't even a real mound, bro. In the middle of the highway, they got a little bump on this side. They got a couple mounds over there. But when I seen it, I'm like, whoa. I knew it was something. That shit just pulled me over. I stopped in the highway. I said, you on something. You on something. That was crazy. That was the beginning. Cato. I ain't gonna never disrespect Cato, because Cato was the last empire, and that was the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I was just like, hell no, that shit ain't nuts, bro. I had to get out of that shit. Okay, so as far as Mississippi mounds, um, it's only two, not I say only two mounds, but the two biggest mounds in Mississippi that I've been to. One is Natchez, of course, right? Natchez is the empire of Mississippi. That's the big Mississippi empire that controlled the river. They controlled the Mississippi River, and they was on both sides of the river. But they had a city called Natchez with mounds and stuff too. So um, that's in Mississippi. I've been there. And then they had another mound called Emerald Mound, and that's in Mississippi. I've been there. So they kind of far from each other, but they're not that far. So, but those is like two Natchez type cities. But yeah, they're the only two mounds I've been to in Mississippi. Um, yeah, like yeah, the majority of the mounds is in Louisiana. You gonna lie, like you gotta really go to like, and that's crazy because the oldest mound, of course, is in Louisiana. But yeah. So like this how it works, right? You have um, you have it's a river culture. You know what I'm saying? So like they try to say about the Nile, everything that comes down the Nile, everything that comes down to Mississippi is like like it's just a waterway. So that's how you travel and shit. So, you know, it opens up in the motherfucking Louisiana and shit. So Louisiana just got a lot of mounds. That's you know, that's just old. It's just like the oldest part of the world. Like Louisiana is the oldest part of the world. And Poverty Point is a UNESCO site. You know what I mean? Like it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's the oldest pyramidal structure in the world, and it's in America. And don't nobody talk about it. Like so, So going from Cato, they got a trail, right? I didn't know this shit. But again, this how I'm learning. Like all the highways, they not new. They Indian trails. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit the Indians used to do, they just built highways in the motherfuckers. Like the rivers and all that shit, they just built bridges over the motherfuckers. But the Indians created the trail. So the Cato had a trail from Cato to Mississippi. So I just followed the trail. But I did go to Houston. There's no mounds in Houston. There's no mounds in Dallas. Um, nope. But um, the mounds is in Baton Rouge. That was the craziest thing. So by the time I get to Baton Rouge, um, you understand that? Like I'm a junkie. I'm a junkie right now. I mean, I'm a junkie. I'm having more fun at these mounds than I'm having at these clubs and in these cities. Like I'm in Houston thinking about why ain't no mounds in Houston? Like why ain't no mounds in Dallas? I'm in Dallas. Like where the mounds at? Like I'm partying and shit. I went out, but I'm like, damn, why ain't no mounds in Dallas? But this is how I'm saying. Like this is how I'm learning about new cities and how the white man take and build up nothing and make it into something. That's how I'm learning all of that shit. And how, black people migrate to these cities and shit. Have around Florida. I've never been to any in Florida. Honestly, like, so Florida. So this is the thing about Mississippi culture. Let's think about mounds. Okay, like everybody's different, but the mound culture became penthouse culture, right? So what does that mean? Like we think of mounds only like the big ones. Like, and I get it. I wanted like there's some big ones, but on the East Coast, mounds is penthouses. Everybody got a mound. Like when somebody die, they burn the house, and then they bury the house, and then they build on top of the house. That's how you get your house big. That's how you get your mound. So on the East Coast, every house is like, it's getting big. You know what I'm saying? So their male culture is different on the East Coast. They small and they not like as large and as ceremonious. East Coast they changed the game. Everybody had a mound and it was the penthouse. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the term penthouse from. The pentacle house is the mound. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to Etowah, you can see that. Um, but and then you got people like, okay, so when you get to Florida, so you can still have mound building culture in South Carolina, right? That's crazy, right? But people on the sea islands, they were still mound builders. Like the Gullah Geechee, the Guale lived on the islands, but they were still mound builders. They was Mississippians, right? So all Mississippians built mounds and penthouses and pentacle houses, but they didn't build them the same way. And when you're dealing with a lot of times when you're dealing with cities that got gates and stuff, the mounds don't go wide, they go up. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't have that much land, so they just start building up. Can do some history together, no doubt. Let's do it. Eat a junkie, I'm a crack. I'm born and raised in Mississippi. Let's go. I want to know it all. She said Flora. All right, I'm sorry. What's Flora? Where's Flora? Yeah, it's all the same thing. Yeah. But, yeah, there is no Florida. There is no Mississippi. There's no Georgia, Alabama, none of that. Yeah, let's do it. Tell me about the mounds in Mississippi. It's Florida. It's a mounds in Florida. What's that about? Flora, Mississippi. Where is that? You mean Flora? I never heard of Flora. That's what I'm saying. I never heard of. I heard of. Never heard of Flora. I like Mississippi. Don't get it fucked up. I like Mississippi. I've been there a couple times. Tell me, where's Flora? Cause she born and raised in Mississippi, and she ain't popping that shit. Yeah, you got me open now. I'm a student. I want to know about Flora. Cause I don't know everything. But yeah, I do want see like I ain't gonna front like it's a lot of stuff coming, bro. But yeah, Mississippi is the homeland. It is the Mecca. It is where we see what I'm saying like about the Mississippi though. But again, Mississippi, like I got talking about the Natchez, they was on both sides of the river. You know what I mean? The river was different. Like it's hard to explain it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Natchez was on both sides of the river. That's a big empire. So it's like, you know, I mean I call it Mississippi because that's what they teach. That's what it is. Like again, I'm not trying to make no new shit. People be mad at me because I don't make up new shit. I ain't trying to add no twist to it. I ain't trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I do it like they gave it to me. They gave it to me like this. I give it to y'all like this. I don't add nothing on shit. That's what I'm saying. Like when I went to Natchez, the black lady gave me the tour. She showed me everything right there. I had my questions. I had what I thought I knew. Cause you understand, like now, like once I went to Cato, all I'm doing is researching mounds in Mississippi. I'm telling you, I mapped out the whole route from Texas back to Philadelphia with all mounds. You know what I'm saying? So they can't tell me who not connected, right? Because they got a trace, a Natchez trace that takes you from Mississippi to to Texas. It's a trace. It's called that. The Natchez trace. It takes you from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, straight to Texas, straight to Cato. You know what I'm saying? So they can't tell me that these ain't the same people that they wasn't going back and forth. And if you at Cato, you in Mexico. And if you in Mexico, you at the Mayans. It don't make sense. These people can just sit here and make all this shit. But I mean, it do make sense because you really gotta go there though. I'm gonna bring you further down south. All right. Florida is close to Jackson, small country town. It's full of mouth. All right. All right. Yeah, check that one out. She said Natchez is cool, but Flora is the thing. No, I get it. And again, I like to know about Florida. Flora. That's some shit I want to learn about. It's full of mountains, huh? Hmm. See, like with Natchez. See, like I had knew about Natchez because I knew about Cortez and I mean DeSoto and how DeSoto was fighting some Indians and he told the niggas and the nigga told him come to me, but I didn't know who these niggas was. And then with the Natchez, I got to learn more about them. Like damn, it's crazy. But like it's an empire and shit. It's a whole lot of people doing the same thing. It's not a motherfucking. It's not a It's not American and shit. No, tell me. I want to know and shit. Because it's not. I mean, again, like so. Like I say, what happened in Mississippi is the Natchez lost. Though. I mean, we can say whatever we want to say, but when the Natchez lost, the Choctaws and the Chickasaw took over. And that's why a lot of black people say Choctaws and Chickasaws because the Natchez lost and shit. But the black people was Chickasaws and Choctaws before, but when they lost, the Choctaws and Chickasaws absorbed all of the Natchez, all the Mississippians, the Alabamas and Alabamas, Tuskegee, they absorbed all of our because the fucking Natchez is gone. And that's why you got Choctaw in Alabama and Choctaw in South Carolina, you know. But yeah, that was all Natchez until them niggas, to the Choctaw and Chickasaw formed the alliance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we understand. Like I don't hate niggas and shit. I love it. I'm not here like to be mad at history and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. I can't even take sides. If I do take sides, I always like to take sides of the people that was right, right? People that was living in truth. Now, like I say, was the Natchez wrong? It depends, bro. Like if you're dealing in the street code, I guess they was wrong. If you just dealing with truth and lies, they was definitely wrong. They lied about the shit, but I don't think they deserve what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to them, they definitely didn't deserve. You know what I mean? But I could understand it. I could definitely understand it. I know the streets. I know how shit get done, and I can understand it. You know what I mean? Niggas is crazy. Like I said, I know the Choctaw and Chickasaws niggas because they did some real nigga shit. Some real nigga shit. Like I said, if I was a Choctaw and a Chickasaw and the Natchez did that to me, I would definitely want revenge. I mean, I wouldn't say revenge, but I would want in. I would want in. I don't know if I would kill them all and sell them into slavery. Like that's some sucker shit. But I would want in. They promised me. They promised me. They said I would get in. Now I can't get in. So I would want in. I want my peace. But them niggas sold. They killed everybody they could catch, and they sold to us. So, yeah. But yeah, like, yeah, see, like, I don't even want to talk about history too deep because, again, like, it's black people that think that that's Shatas, not think that that are Shatas. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm coming here spitting this history, they might, you know what I mean, get upset because they think that I might think that they did something wrong. I don't think they did nothing wrong. I mean, some of the shit, again, see, like, I don't think nobody knew what was going to happen. You know? Like, it's like that they say the Choctaws sold Natchez to Haiti and shit. You know? And then it's possible that some of the niggas from Haiti in that revolution was Natchez still doing the same revolution that they was fighting in America, fighting the same people. They don't know no different. They thinking they still fighting. They've been, you know. So did they bring that spirit of resistance from Natchez to Haiti? I mean, shit. So that's what I be type of shit. That's the type of shit that like you can't really pick sides. Like history's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here. I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to pick sides, and I don't even want people to think I'm picking sides, because again, it's so easy for people to be a Chickasaw or Choctaw because they exist. You know what I'm saying? You got a foundation. You have something that's there. Natchez is gone. Natchez is defeated. Even though you ride around Louisiana, like when you go to New Orleans, they got so many streets called Natchez. Natchez Street, Natchez Road, Natchez Avenue, Natchez Drive. Prominent street downtown. Everything named after Natchez in New Orleans. In Baton Rouge. Everything named after Natchez in those big cities. That's the secret they don't talk about. You know? Like again, New Orleans is Natchez. We don't understand what Natchez is. Like I'm saying, if it's something in Florida, they Natchez. Again, why ain't the Guale Natchez? They just not. But everybody in Natchez. You couldn't not be in that. Like I said, even with the Chickasaw and the Choctaw and the Choctaws, they wasn't Natchez, but they weren't. They were small. They weren't underneath them, and they had to get together, right? And then wait till the niggas got drunk and was faded up in the hills, smoked out their mind, drunk off the shit that they stole, off that Hennessy, off that fire water. And then the Choctaw and Chickasaws came up in the mountains and killed them niggas while they was faded. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't tougher than them. They wasn't trying to say, yo, we gonna see y'all when y'all done. We gonna get y'all on the battlefield. They like, nah, we gonna sneak in these niggas' crib and backdoor them like the Choctaw and Chickasaws. They backdoored the Natchez. For real, like it was some nigga shit. That's why I be saying like I ain't hating on niggas, cause that's the nigga shit. That's what niggas be doing. When you do some shit, they'll backdoor you. That's what they did. They backdoored the niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then the white boy came and they backdoored them. Because that's what they did. The black people fucked up the colonizer. The Natchez fucked up the colonizers. Almost destroyed the French and whatever they was calling the French. Almost destroyed them. Took all their shit, all their provisions, all their alcohol, all their food, went up to the hills and got fucking faded. And then the Chickasaw and Choctaw came and killed them. Sold them into slavery. Talk about the Trail of Tears and shit. I want to tell niggas we not the ones that left. We the ones that kicked these niggas out. Chase these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize, like, they wouldn't be able to go there if it was Natchez. If the Natchez wasn't, like, wouldn't have been defeated, you couldn't take them niggas over there. They couldn't go over there. Because they would have to go through Natchez. They would have to go across the Mississippi with some sucker shit to go over there and take that land from the Gauchos, from the Guapos. You know what I'm saying? They have to take their land. And Natchez wouldn't have let them take their land and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Cherokee. Like, that's the one thing that I just had to do. Like, everybody know I hate Cherokees. I stopped saying that and shit. Because everybody get it. Don't nobody run around here cleaning the Cherokees around this community. But you teach your history and shit. Like, again, that's the only line I draw. I just don't fuck with Cherokees, bro. I'm sorry, because I know the history. I can't. Choctaw Chickasaws, like I say, that's some nigga shit. I can understand it. But these Cherokees and the shit that they on, I can't fuck with that at all. Like I told y'all, even the niggas up north, they was kidnapping motherfuckers. But there was a mourning war. They was doing that shit they was taking people and making them a part of their tribe, making them motherfuckers family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Giving them the position and titles of dead people. Like, yo, you such and such son now you gotta have this your wife, these your kids. That's what they was doing up north. They wasn't doing that Cherokee shit where they was just stealing people and eating people. And see, when I be talking about, yeah, niggas be eating people and shit like that, they don't understand, like, that shit sound crazy, but it's not crazy, bro. Like, y'all gotta dig. When you talking about Mexico and Techinecha, the Teotihuacans and all them niggas and shit, the Aztecs, they lived in that land on the water like they tell you about and shit. That motherfucking water ain't got no fish. The motherfucking mountains ain't got no motherfucking animals. They ain't got no cows. They ain't got no goats. So they have no protein at all. Imagine that. All these Aztecs, they have no protein. I told you they eat roots. So how they get their protein? They eat people. Shit sound crazy, but it's true. And that's why you see the black people. See, the black people manipulated those people. Right? The black people, like, what's the dude named Montezuma was a black person. I got pictures, I got drawings of that motherfucker. He was black, right? Because the black people manipulated the Aztec, the people from the 7 caves, to use them to go kill the Toltecs, to me, they Mississippians, but they Mayans too, right? Excuse me. So, people don't know, but they say the Mayans disappeared. No, the Mayans came back up north, Cahokia, Natchez, what's the shit? Serpent Mound up in fucking St. Missouri, right? All these is Mayan shits, right? Mayans is Mississippians, Mayans us, Mayans Indians, the New Orleans shit, like I tell you, all that shit. So they used the Aztecs. They went to the caves and they got them and they used them to fight against the Toltecs. And they won. But it was only like 100 years. And then here comes the Spanish. And the Spanish, they they was slick. They took the Aztecs and they started marrying the Aztecs. These motherfuckers would go from city to city marrying Aztecs. This was Cortez. You know what I'm saying? So the black people, Montezuma and them, they up in the castle. They don't know what's going on, right? And they got a translator, right? See, it's so many stories. Y'all never gonna hear this one. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna believe. Or y'all wanna believe. But they had a translator chick. And you understand, like I'm telling you, the black people is feeding these motherfuckers other people. Right? They would go to war to go grab people, to go eat people. This is how they go to war, right? And they gotta go to war for it's protein. Again, I told you, ain't no fish in that river surrounding Technique. Ain't no fish in that river. Ain't no goats. Ain't nothing in the mountains. So they starving. They ain't got no protein. So what they would do is they would go to war every couple months, right? And the way they play is the Aztecs, see the Montezuma and them niggas, they ain't give them no weapons. The Aztecs ain't have no weapons. You know what I'm saying? So they go out there and they be wrestling motherfuckers, and it be two at a time. One nigga wrestle you, the other nigga wait till he hold you, then he come and grab you, and then they tie you up, and then it be the other guy's turn. He go wrestle a nigga, and then they'll tie you up, and then they gone. But if you got two people, right, you only had to get one person, right? They would, you know what I mean? But if you got two people, then you change your status. Your kids could go to school for free. Your kids, you'll be in the upper class now, right? So that's what they would do. They would kidnap these people and shit, right? But it wasn't kidnapping, it was war, basically. So now they got these people, right? Just say you only got one person. So for the whole year, that nigga that you kidnapped, he gonna live with you. He gonna live in your house, he gonna wear your clothes, and everybody gonna introduce to him as your brother. This is my brother. Oh, this is my brother, it's my brother. Your dad would say, it's your brother, it's your brother, it's your brother. He gonna hang with you, he gonna go to the club, he gonna go to the bar, he gonna have drinks with you. This your brother. Right? And then it's gonna be a feast. A year later to that day, it's gonna be a celebration of the war that they had on that day. And you're gonna take your brother, you're gonna dress him up in your clothes, you and your father, y'all gonna walk your brother up to the temple and shit. He gonna wait in line. And you're gonna see everybody walk up there. They gonna put their stuff out, lay down, and they gonna get their heart ripped out. They gonna take their heart, they gonna throw it down. They gonna take the body, they gonna slice it up. And the guy, the brother, the guy that kidnapped him, he gonna be waiting at the bottom for his sliced up body. Sliced up arm, sliced up leg, the heart. He gonna take it and put it in the sack. Right? And then he gonna go back to his house. Him and his dad. They gonna take the pieces of the body that they got of the guy, and they gonna take it back to the house. His wife gonna open it up. She gonna prepare it however they prepare the shit, and they gonna sit down and eat this shit. Right? And this is what they say. I don't believe this shit, but they say, then the warrior, he stand up and says, I will not eat my brother. And he walks out the door. Then the father stands up and he says, I will not eat my son. And he walks out the door. And then the family, they sit there and they eat the brothers and the blood. But I don't believe that that man don't eat the brother. I think he eat the brother. I think him eat the brother and the dad eat the brother. All that I won't eat my brother shit. Come on, that sounds crazy. You know what I mean? I won't eat my. Yes, you will, nigga. So that's what they did. And if y'all look at the pictures that I be putting up, you see that it's always the black people that's cutting it up. It's always the black people that's slicing the nigga up, and they be wearing white coats like doctors and white coats like chefs. Like y'all don't understand. Like the chefs wear white coats, doctors wear white coats, butchers wear white coats, right? When you dealing with that blood, you got to have white on and shit, right? So yeah, that's what they did in Mexico. So by the time that the Cherokee comes up here, they come in here with that blood thirst. They come in here with that taste of blood. You know what I'm saying? And so now they wild savages. They don't have to wait for holidays to have that taste of blood. They just get blood whenever they see people and they can't see. They used to dig up dead bodies first. They not tough. They wasn't kidnapping people like they was doing in Mexico. They had to wait till they got with the French. The French, I'll tell y'all, the French seen them walking and they had carts. So the French called them char aki. Char, cart, aki, people. The cart people. People with carts. You know what I mean? And they used them like valet service. You know what I'm saying? Carry this dead body, because the French, these missionaries, they say with the poison blanket, they was poisoning niggas. So they needed people to take away the bodies, and these cart people got carts. You know what I'm saying? So they was loving it, and they start eating the people. They start wearing the people clothes. You know what I'm saying? And start acting like the people and shit. But nobody wanted to live around them and shit, because they wanted to eat people and shit. So they kept getting chased down and chased down. And then they met the British, and the British. See, like, that's what I'm saying, like, some of this shit, man, like, history is not fun. I'm the one to teach this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't fun. Like, again, we all playing a script. Nobody is perfect, bro. We only can do what the universe allow us to do and shit. I get the niggas that eat people as fucked up. You know what I mean? And I hate them niggas as opponents in a game. I don't hate them niggas as divine beings and as, you know what I mean, potential conscious niggas. I do understand there is a war, and we are at war with them because they declared war. They won't stop. They want the best part of land. They want the best part of the earth. They into some usury shit. They like using niggas, you know. But they make it fun. They make it interesting. They make life, you know, zesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like, we want to be smart, you know? But in order to be smart, you got to be challenged. Like, you want to be fast, but in order to be fast, you got to be tested. You know what I'm saying? So Cherokees got to play the role of the antagonist. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we hate Cherokees. I hate Cherokees for sure. But in the cosmic global dance, I appreciate Pan-Africans. You know what I'm saying? You know? It would take us days to give your guide for historical landmarks here. I think you would definitely enjoy it though. Definitely. I shall be there. I shall return. Come sleep on your floor. Make a pallet for me. Yeah, definitely. I'm with it, man. I'm gonna be everywhere I'm invited this year. I'm trying to tell you, like, hopefully I get some invites to come hang out. But I gotta be invited. Ain't that weird and shit? Like, that's the shit we on this year. I'm hanging out. But no, like, I really don't want to teach history because I don't want to separate people. You know, like in the Matrix, you could be everything. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Matrix, like it's like I'm talking about Pocahontas and shit, Black Indians, whatever. You know how they got revenge and had two Powhatan wars and shit like that, right? I remember the Indians from Virginia, right? They was mad at me, right? Because they from the Eastern Shore, and they were part of the Indians that were working against the Powhatan in the war. Like, it was some Indians that was still down with these niggas. Like, well, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always been traitors. It's always been collaborators. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas got kids. Like, and niggas like, and not to say that they the real kids or whatever, but like I say, we take on these personas, these infinite roles and shit. And a nigga, I'm teaching about Pocahontas, not knowing that it's people that know, you know what I'm saying? It's people that's trying to hide it because they feel like their people was involved in her kidnapping. Those people was involved in enslaving and destroying the Powhatan. Like, it's people out here that carry that banner, and they will be living their life because they won. They destroyed Pocahontas. They kidnapped her. You know what I'm saying? And nobody would ever know if I would have never talked about it. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a lot. Crystal Springs. But yeah, it's like it's hard to navigate the online shit. Like for real. That's why I be saying like I think y'all, cause y'all taught me like online ain't reality. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta learn how to navigate online with reality. Half the niggas online already got it. I used to say, proudly say, I'm preaching to the choir, right? Not understanding fully what that meant. You know what I'm saying? And I do get a lot of new people. But even these new people know, like again, we online. YouTube is a search engine. So people are most times out of 10, they typing in search terms. They know what they're looking for. They're looking for Black history. They're looking for Africanness. They're looking for Aboriginal. They're looking for Indigenous. They're looking for a specific, right? Like you can't. I can understand niggas on Facebook. The term is Aboriginal. That's the hashtag. You're looking on YouTube. I mean on TikTok. The term is what Aboriginal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these ain't what we decide. These hashtags. These is buttons that people push for popularity. Not popularity, but to group information. where I can get it in a category. I just want all, like, how do you find all black movies if it don't say black? How do you find black music if you don't say black? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. Oh, we not black. Nigga, shit this dumb ass up. That's not real world shit. How do we know if we don't, like, it's some country music going on, but it's some black country too. How can I find the black country? Because that's what I'm looking for. You want to be so motherfucking conscious and you don't want to acknowledge that you want the black shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas online, these niggas so conscious, they gonna ignore that they really want the black shit. Because some nigga told them that black means death and black is old and black is all this shit. But no, black is the shit that keeps you away from Barbara Streisand. You know what I mean? Black is the shit that keep you away from motherfucking Demi Lovato or some shit. At least that's what black is. At the minimum, that's what black is. Right? On the surface level, if you was dealing in the surface levels, that's what black is. But yeah, history is dangerous, man. I wish I could live in a world where niggas could teach history and not separate. And I get it, maybe I do teach history and don't separate because obviously I'm gaining. But I just feel like it's a lot of people who would get tuned out, right? And again, not even say that, like, I don't want to be the nigga with the negative emotion. Like, I really feel like it's just some Hebrews and some Moors that just can't get over the fact that I put them on to the lie. Like, some niggas just can't accept the fact that they fell for the shit, and then I had to be the one that broke it to them and shit. They ain't gonna go over it. It'd have been cool if I'd have did it another way. I mean, we cool. Niggas is cool. They get over this shit. But I don't even have time for that. I don't have time to prove things, some shit that they already need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hate yourself somewhere else. Don't hate yourself for that shit. I know that seems hard to understand, but that's what this online shit is. This online shit is care bearers. It's trauma bonds. It's toxic cities. You know what I mean? Like, you pick your poison. You get around these motherfuckers. Like, again, I say, even with the conscience, like, and not disrespect to anybody, but even with the conscious community, like, I can't say the Indians, because the Indians are small, and for the most part, these niggas are young. The ones that's not Asians and shit. It's just young. But the older niggas, like, they could never move the needle. They could never really, like, add the feeling. And they know it. And like, what is this about? If it's not about the feeling, if it doesn't vibrate with niggas, it doesn't resonate with niggas. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, name me some Pan-Africans that's spiritual, that fucking pray, that talk about intention. Like, they was missing a boat. Even if the shit was real, the shit don't have nothing, don't have no bite. Like, if it was real, we can't bite down on it. We can't hold on to it. We can't move with it in the real world. So the shit don't need to die. The shit don't need to be destroyed. Like, come on, man. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what does it take for a nigga to see himself not working, to see himself wanting more, being more, tired of not having, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta, like, this is a beautiful time, you know? And where a nigga don't gotta do nothing else but what they doing. Yeah, I feel I got 10 years to do what I've been doing. I know because I know we talking about, yeah, but some of this last 10 years, I'm trying to figure, most of this last 10 years, I'm trying to figure out how to do this, how to get into the space, how to understand. Like, again, we all want to help, bro. The hardest thing is figuring out how you can help. The hardest thing is figuring out what you bring to the community. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all, it's a good thing to be corny around this motherfucker. Bring corny. Add the corny. Add the weird and shit. Don't fit in with these niggas. All these niggas is going to hell in a handbasket. Why am I fitting in with these niggas? Why am I agreeing with these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I bending over backwards for some niggas that's dead wrong? Why? I know it. I feel it in my heart of hearts. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we won. Keep trusting that we won. Keep trusting that you gonna keep winning. I'm telling y'all niggas, I'm fired up. They killing motherfucking leaders. They killing motherfucking activists. Nigga, I'm fired up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfucker, they'll send you to your maker if you trying to be somebody. And I'm super excited. Shit is stupid out here, bro. It's just stupid. Like I say, man, it's a rare opportunity where you can reflect heaven. You can reflect the inside. You can reflect the oneness. Man, I'm pumped up. Think I give a fuck about these motherfucking colonizers. You know? Like I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is to show us who we are. We not in the fucking history book. That's the last place to look for God. You know what I mean? That's the last place to look for the niggas they hiding. We not gonna be in the motherfucking in the medical books. Our physiology ain't the same. Like I say, like people like I kill niggas with common sense. You an African? Why are you allergic to milk? Show me an African that can't drink milk. What's wrong with me? Cause I'm allergic to milk. Oh shit. So I'm crazy because I'm allergic to milk. All the black people in my family, all the black people in America is allergic to milk, and we gonna ignore that shit. We just gonna ignore it. Oh, they got lactate milk, they got lactate ice cream, they got lactate pills, and we just gonna ignore the shit just for the sake of getting along with some niggas. No, why can't I drink this shit? Because we don't know about no cows. This is some new booty shit. This shit gonna make you sick. You get older, you can drink it, you can stand it, you can handle it. When you're young, that's gonna give you the BGs as it should, because you ain't no African, you ain't no caveman, you ain't growing up around the motherfucking cattle and all that shit. And that's the type of shit, the common sense aspect that they don't allow us to bring. Like, we could all be friends, bro. But when we wake up in the morning and we get that bowl of cereal and you laughing at my milk, what's that blue milk? Why I look like that? Yeah, I know you ain't African. I know you an African shit on the top. You ain't one of us. You laughing at the milk. Get the fuck out of here. This ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? You ain't fucking around. You want some cheesecake. Yeah, you want to eat with your hands and shit. This shit ain't gonna work. You don't like spoons and forks and shit. This shit ain't gonna work. But again, all of this shit is not about like that's what I hate that they made it like that. I hate that they made it that we really had to really shit on Africans. And again, not to say that we shit on these niggas, but like you had to show that they was cavemen too. They live in a cave too. Ogun, Oshun, they cave gods. Like, I just don't like this shit, bro. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. They want these motherfuckers to be great. Like, yeah, don't tell me a Native American is great if he live in a desert. Ain't no Native American cities, it's just fucking casinos. Like, what are they building? Where is this civilization? Don't show me these motherfuckers dancing at a powwow talking about some look how great they are. No. Don't show me no African on a plane coming to America talking something. Look how great they are. No. And again, it's not to be disrespectful, but it's just that we don't. I mean, I had to really go ham to get motherfuckers to use common sense. Like a lot of this shit I'm about to do with the Bible. The Bible don't have no common sense. And if we was to think about the shit, we would realize we ain't got no common sense. None of this shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. And it's not like we gullible. It's not like we slow. It's just we can understand that there's a deeper lesson. You know what I'm saying? And we're able to gloss over the shit and look for the mystical magic or look for the hidden gems out of shit. Like, you know? So niggas ignore some shit, niggas gloss over some shit that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's half nigga shit. I mean, if you just hang around niggas long enough and shit, half the shit niggas is you just glossing over. Like, yeah, okay, man, alright, well. How your girlfriend? How your babies? They alright too? Like, the fuck? You hear what I just said? Yeah, I heard you, but okay. The fuck? Man, no, let's talk about what I just said. Yeah, no. I don't want to talk about that. Damn, the fuck? Motherfuckers want to talk about what they want to talk about. That's Indian shit, nigga. That's black people shit. Oh, this shit ain't gonna work today, fuck it. But yeah, like I say, niggas don't want to be black. No disrespect. Niggas don't want to be black. Unless they like Asians and shit. But yeah, niggas don't want to be black. Niggas believe white people. You know? We tell a motherfucker, they reclassified the Indian, and a nigga tell me he a Moor. I say, sir, did you not hear me say they reclassified the Indian? And a nigga tell me he Aboriginal. I say, sir, the Indian was reclassified. And Henry come in here and say he a Tanchan and shit. Sir, do you know that you are reclassifying the Indian? Do you know? You don't care. We don't give a fuck about that shit. And like, if I was to try to if I was to be like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta think of a way to make this shit cool. Because a motherfucker don't care that they reclass, that they doing the same shit. Like, a nigga don't care he the white man. Like, he's fucking Walter Pleasure. A Moor, a Hebrew, an Aboriginal, an Tancha, any nigga that's reclassifying the Indian is Walter Plecker. And a nigga don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. For real. Like, Henry is my friend, and he don't give a fuck. And why should he? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll blame Walter Plucker. Oh, you classified some shit, and then they don't give a fuck. That's all I'm saying. To me, I feel like I'm in a good place, cause I can make a nigga give a fuck, which is the hardest thing in the world to do. And I can't make everybody give a fuck. I can't make every fucking horse drink. Shit. We made a lot of Pan-African horses drink. We made a lot of Hebrew horses drink. We made a lot of Moorish horses drink. Shit. Aboriginal horses is drinking. So what the fuck? But like, yeah, motherfuckers gonna do their shit, bro. As they should. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, when you get to a point where it's so big, where you not even a thing no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a person no more. I know it's like I'm a person, but I'm not a person. I'm just a nigga that can attract people, right? So if you are more, you like, yeah, it's people over there, right? If you a Hebrew, you like, yeah, it's people over there. You don't give a fuck about priest kid. You give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? Some Indian shit. It's people over there. They engaging, they having conversations, they liking and shit, they popping up. It's people over there. So when you are a person that can generate attention, yeah, man, it's clout chasers, weirdos, fucking, you know, everybody is in the building. Cause it's not you anymore. Now it's just motherfuckers standing outside the club and shit. They ain't trying to come. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got money to come in. They don't care who the DJ is. You know, it's people there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of shit. You gotta make sure that the people inside the club having such a good time that they can't, like, cause the people outside, like, yeah, that shit was corny, wasn't it? Like, huh? What the fuck? No, that shit was lit. Like, yeah, for real. The fuck? Because I mean, you know, they thinking it's corny because they wasn't in there, and they hoping it's corny. Not just thinking, they hoping it's corny. You know what I mean? Like, niggas is hoping that the Indians would disappear. They not trying to get us with no information. They not trying to motherfucking, you know, think we lying. Because again, a lot of them niggas, obviously, they come out and say that somebody told them that they was a fucking Indian. But they just hope we disappear. That's how a lot of these niggas is. They hope the truth disappear. They hope we get over the shit. Just so they can maintain their little bit of fucking nothingness and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they gonna do with this shit, bro. Cause y'all not gonna teach this shit. Do you know how, like, yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Indian shit is one thing, but the Indian shit prepared me for obviously what this shit is right here with all these fucking everybody else. That's the shit that niggas ain't ready for, bro. You're not ready for that shit. Nobody's ready for that shit. We so cliquish. We in the cliques. Niggas is in gangs. Like I said, even with my mentality, the Indians are gonna be mainstream. The Indians are gonna be such and such and such and such. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to let that go. I'm not to say I'm letting it go, but you know, it's a competitive nature in that statement. I'm sure people can sense it, right? I'm sure people can feel it. It's a competitive nature. It's a get out my way type of. I mean, again, we're not saying we're changing. We're just talking about the approach. You know what I'm saying? And again, like the approach might not. I mean, the approach might be the best the way it was. I'm not gonna say that you can't be nice to everybody, right? Some people learn best through confrontation. Some people like debates and mhm. I'll tell you about my homegirl and shit, right? She was like she's a Creole girl, right? Like from Louisiana for real and shit, right? But she was like, well, she's the shit though, bad as a motherfucker and hypersexual. But like, they be saying like them Creole chicks be like real geniuses and shit. They know how to talk to niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is what she told me. She was like, everybody that's yelling ain't arguing. What the fuck? She was like, yeah, everybody that's yelling at you ain't arguing with you. Sometimes it's just how niggas communicate. Motherfuckers talk with their hands, niggas talk loud. What the fuck is she talking about? You know? Oof. My bad, I was caught in the bathroom. She was that type of girl. She's ready to go in the bathroom. Like, yes, she is. But she had gyms like that all day. Like me and her, we would just take rides and shit. And I would just listen to her talk sometimes. And I would talk. She would talk. And we'd be fucking polying. But that was one of them gyms she dropped. That the niggas, sometimes the niggas is yelling and arguing. They're not even fucking trying to fight with you. They just don't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? So I think we in that stage. Like I was saying last night, like why is me and Unc even beefing if he just gonna turn around and be an Indian? Cause to me, like that was the nature of our disagreement. Like I say, he took it left and started talking about money. But like I ended it there because I'm like, bro, I don't want to go there with you. I don't want to have no beef with you over some shit that we can't. I mean, we getting what he come back from. Cause I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So, but like he wasn't like I said yesterday. Like, what are we beefing on? Like, we not beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is beefing and they not beefing. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like he like motherfuckers just be loud and just be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't really like not respect it, not appreciate it, but just accept it. Like fuck it. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. In 2026, it's a demonstration. It's a demonstration. If a nigga is a copycat, got him. It's a demonstration. Like no disrespect. We being realistic here. Who am I? Who are you? I'm a reflection of the motherfucking Most High, of the source of all things. Why wouldn't you steal from me? Why wouldn't you copy me? Why wouldn't you imitate me? Why wouldn't you duplicate heaven on earth for yourself and others? I'm the guy to steal from. See what I'm saying? So if a nigga not stealing from me, I'm not in full bloom. Right? If a nigga not imitating me, I'm not totally tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I say, it's like a barometer. You know what I'm saying? It's like a barometer and shit with a nigga. And like sometimes you gotta just check in, like don't disrespect and shit. Sometimes you just gotta check in and shit, ride around the community and shit, check out niggas' pages and shit. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I don't got TikTok, but you know what I mean? Check out these niggas' pages to see the barometer. See how they taking my influence. See how they taking my information and using it and growing with the shit. I ain't got to always respond. I ain't got to say nothing. I know the influence. I know the information. You know what I'm saying? I know the words, the swag. I know everything I'm saying, how I said it, and it, you know what I mean? Shit. And that's more important. You know what I'm saying? That's more important. Like when I was talking about getting these fucking, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get these artifacts and shit. We not thinking about no niggas. We thinking about ending the game. We think about having proof and having control. What the fuck are we thinking about a hater for, a Pan-African for, an enemy for? But I was thinking about copies and imitators. That's why some of this shit, like, you know, you gotta move in silence. Yeah, I'm not a TV show. I'm gonna give y'all a demonstration. I'm gonna give y'all good entertainment. Like I said, we got plans. I'm trying to get real creative with this shit. Don't worry. But I'm a fucking king. I gotta move strategically and shit. A motherfucker. I started telling niggas I'm gonna think about doing some shit. I started asking niggas what y'all think about doing some shit. Then it ain't gonna be nothing left for us to do. Cause these niggas would love to do it. That's what I'm saying. That's why these Pan-Africans, it's convenient that these niggas coming home right now. But you gotta come home when a motherfucker can't be defeated. Right? When the niggas don't have to argue with you. When the motherfucker is not speculating. When you arguing with the motherfucker you worship. Like I say, like, again, these niggas talk about money. But where your money at? Is your money in certification? Is your money in authenticity? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your money at? Your money on some, like, remember niggas used to wear the African medallions and shit? Is your money in some motherfucking, some unks and some Osara and I set shit you bought at the motherfucking African swap meet? You know what I mean? Some show shit. Some brand new shiny shit dripping in gold. That ain't good for nobody in 5 years. It ain't good for nobody now. Because Pan-Africanism is alive and it's dead and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what are we arguing about? Y'all motherfuckers is tripping. Y'all white people in your heart. Like, that's the scariest thing about Pan-African and shit. They white people in their heart. Nobody, no black man in their mind will believe white people like fucking Pan-Africans. Ain't nobody just this damn fucking gullible. Oh, he kidnapped us, but he got the truth. Oh, he stole me, but he gonna tell me how I got, but tell me who I am and all this shit. He gonna tell me where he got me from. He stole me and he gonna tell me where he got me from. He gonna take me back. Like all this extra shit, these niggas, he gonna pay me for stealing me. Like, huh? Like for real, bro. Like these motherfuckers is just, they got the white man in their brain. They got the shit in their brain. Like I say, a lot of us, we like to say niggas is agents. I had to get over this shit. Some of these niggas ain't agents. Some of these niggas just love white people. They got the white man in their brain. Like I used to say when I first came around, I'm like, because I was telling y'all I was going to get high. I was telling y'all about that sixth sun is coming. I was like, yo, these niggas going to be jumping off the boats, trying to chase these white folks when they leaving. When they going to Antarctica and Greenland. And some of these Pan-Africans are going to be sad to death chasing these crackers when they leaving. Fuck about this damn history books like that, bro. I be telling, like I say, even when I'm reading history to y'all niggas, I tell y'all all this shit's a lie. I'm reading all of this shit. This shit is a lie. That's why I'm telling you the shit about the Mexican shit. It's 4 or 5 different stories you gonna have to go through to get to the story I just told you. You gotta get through Coco Pelli. Yeah, it was a black guy on the flute. He came in the flute and he played the flute and the motherfuckers left the cave and they followed him. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That's one story. You gotta get through the story of Mexico, where they seen a motherfucking eagle sitting on a cactus eating a snake. That's 2 stories for the same people leaving some caves. See what I'm saying? They told you a nigga on the flute did it, Coco Pelli. They told you it was they had to go look for a serpent getting eaten by an eagle on a cactus. That's the second story. You know what I'm saying? And then there's more stories, but the third story is that they came out one by one and they started mimicking. Once they seen one people leave, the other people left. And as they seen people leave, they started to leave. That's the third story. But what I told y'all is the truth. That some niggas came and got them and used them to kill a Toltecs. Yeah, that's what they did. And the niggas that used them stayed in control, kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? And then got their uppings when the white folks came back. But the white folks ain't do it. Like that's a whole complicated story too, how they lost. You know, it's 4 or 5 stories to how niggas lose. That's what I'm saying. Like, who got time to be looking for all of these stories and all of these fucking different versions of lies? Cause again, when you finally find the truth, is a nigga gonna believe it? You know what I'm saying? When you finally find the truth, after your 4th story, after your 5th story, is a nigga gonna believe in this shit? Is he gonna believe you now? And is you gonna wanna tell it cause you done ran out the window and told the first story? You know what I'm saying? No, we ran out the window. No, see, I did it. Yeah, I told the second story. I didn't tell the first story. I knew Coco Pelli, the flute. I didn't believe that shit. That fucking Pied Piper shit. I didn't believe that story. I love Coco Pelli though, and I love the story, but it's just a story. I never believed it, but I do understand it, and I love that it's a black man with dreads. And like I say, it's truth in that shit. Again, some niggas came and got them out of the caves, you know. But they not telling you. Like, and again, I didn't even tell y'all. It's parts in there that I didn't even tell y'all because this shit's so crazy. Y'all don't want to believe it. Like, that's the thing. The truth is so fucking strange. Like a Cherokee being a cart people. That's not hard to believe. That's not hard. Like, oh, chair, chariot. You know what I'm saying? Like chariot, chair, cart. Oh shit, that makes sense. I keep people, cart people. But niggas gonna tell you, oh no, we the principal, this and we the fucking whole nine Shia and we the motherfucking Wona Kawina, we the Ana Kawia and shit. And they gonna fight you over this shit. And the motherfucker just said, nope. Char carved. I keep people. That's what this shit is. It's not Indian. It's French. Char. Okay? Niggas don't hear that shit. Nah, it's this white man, white man. Yeah, the white man gave you your name. That was it. He ain't get nobody else their name and shit. Who else the white man name around here and shit? I like to know. But like I be saying, the point is, the history is so fucking silly. Nobody wanna know history. Nobody wanna know history and shit. You tell motherfuckers that they didn't kill no Indians. like they just really just reclassified and niggas just gave up on being an Indian. Like for real. All these $5, like for real. Now the Lumbee is the biggest tribe in America and shit. You don't think niggas just give up on being Indian and shit? Like for real. I got this joke that I've been wanting to use so bad, but they never did nothing to me. The Lumbee, the white folks, they always was nice to me. Like I said, I hate Cherokees so much, bro. Anybody that hate Cherokees is cool with me. The Lumbees, they hate Cherokees almost as much as I do. And they always showed me love. But I got a joke. Y'all wanna hear the joke about the Lumbee? Don't clip this, y'all. Don't play this. Act like I never said it. But this is my joke about the Lumbee. It's just a joke, y'all. I like the Lumbee. That's it. I have no beef with it. But what do you call a $5 Indian with a coupon? Yeah, that's not funny, bro. That's not funny, bro. But that's my little joke that I had for somebody. But yeah, what do you call a $5 Indian? A $5 native for the coupon? Like it's only $5. And you got a coupon, nigga. I'm sorry. It's not. Mm-mm. That's not funny. But yeah, I won't put that out because it's not funny. Like everything I say don't be funny. I understand. It do not be funny, but it does sometimes crack me the fuck up. Mm. So yeah, man. I'm excited about 2025. That was a good year. 2026 is gonna be even better. Cause this is what I want to say. We can wrap it up, I guess. But it's like on some fearless shit. Like fearless. But look at this shit. This shit is immortal. Somebody made this motherfucker 2,000 years ago. This motherfucker is immortal. Fearless ass shit. Like this the shit I'm fearless right now. Like they still in our lives. This whole internet shit. All these pictures, all this AI, all these graphics, no talent, no artistic ability, no creativity. They're stealing us. Imagine 100 years where nobody did this. Imagine 100 years where nobody has the ability to do this. Nobody can be creative anymore. You know? You got teachers talking to AI. Oh, let's look this up on AI. Fuck AI. AI is the enemy. Y'all don't watch Terminator. Y'all don't know what SkyTel is. Where's your this? Where is your creative at? Where is your 1,000 years from now? Is it on a floppy disk? Is it on a VHS? Is it on a CD? I'm just trying to ask, cause I got some shit on CDs. I got some shit on fucking floppy disk and hard drive, but I don't have the copy. I got 1,000 pictures and not one piece of paper picture. They still in our fucking reality. 1,000 years from now, we weren't even here. Everything's on your computer. If you ain't got a computer, you don't exist. 1,000 years from now, niggas ain't got computers, but they got this. 2,000 years from now, this nigga will be 4,000 years old. It'll be another dumb Indian nigga trying to figure out if he Indian. Hold on to this shit. Like, this shit is 4,000 years old. I don't know what happened 2,000 years ago because there are no records. And we cool with that. Living in a world where we don't leave footprints. Where we don't leave a trace. We don't leave a trail. All our information goes into this cloud. Nothing goes into the earth. Nothing can stick around. No proof, no proving, no evidence, no fingerprints. We don't exist. See, I'm pumped up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do something. I'm ready to exist. I told you I don't fucking teach history. Y'all niggas keep talking about some shit and y'all watch your life pass you by. I don't teach history. I am going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to own it. Because I realize they're fucking us over. We don't exist. None of y'all niggas exist. I don't give a fuck. There's a few niggas that exist. But a lot of us, we don't exist. 2,000 years from now, what we gonna be looking like? Huh? Where's your creativity gonna be at? Is it gonna be still around? Where's your imprint at in 2,000 years? Is it gonna be still around, or do these motherfuckers trick us? Because in 50 years, ain't no pictures. It's all online. Ain't no video. It's all online. Even if it is a video, they tricked you. Like, that's how real this shit is getting right now. I'm not saying we gotta be carving and we gotta be. Nope. You figure it out. You'll figure it out. You'll make it work. Because this shit is difficult. It's difficult. I'm not saying it's fucking easy. I'm not saying it's easy. We are now in a whole new millennium, a whole new world. We have to approach it differently. We have been lied to. We have been tricked. We have been bamboozled. What are we going to do? Do we know that they know? Do we know that they're trying to keep us from having an imprint, from being here in 1,000 years and saying we were here? Do we know that? No one knows that. Like, again, if I was a Pan-African, I would come over here. We got this. We got this. And we got this mentality. You know what I mean? Show me. And we gonna show you. And this is shit that's what I'm telling you, I'm in a demonstration era. I'm not gonna keep sitting here talking about shit and books and time is passing us fucking by. We wasting time arguing with fucking cavemen that know the truth. Like I said, we the dumbest people in the world. Think these motherfuckers don't know they from the cave. Think these motherfuckers don't know they not us. Think they don't know we been here. Think a motherfucker think he really Went to Africa, kidnapped somebody, and then left. We gonna leave. You know what I mean? We gonna leave and shit. We just gonna get the people and leave. And the people that we bring, they can't grow cotton, they can't grow beans, they can't grow corn, they can't do nothing. These motherfuckers can't feed themselves for 30 cents a day. Yeah, if I was a Pan African, I would get the fuck away from that shit. Them lies, that this fucking disruption, you know? When you shit on your family. And get yourself some dumbass booty scratching ass name and shit. And none of that shit's true. If I was a Pan African, I would get far away from that shit today. Because nobody believes. Mm-hmm. Nobody believes that shit. Not no more. Like, who the fuck believes it when the proof is in your face? They hide the proof from shit. And you want to trust these niggas some more? No, I want to get away from these niggas. I want to get to the people that they hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you win. And I get it. Y'all don't know how to win. Y'all do not know how to win. I get it. Y'all don't know how to win. But that's how you win. This is how you win. Silly shit. The dumb nigga that made this was the greatest nigga in the world. He's just ended Pan-Africanism. This guy. I knew what happened when I put it up. This guy ended Pan-Africanism. That pre-Columbian on the bottom, that tag, that was, he ended the shit. And we don't feel no way about it. But this is the fucking future, bro. What we gonna do? What we gonna leave here? What we gonna leave here? Can't trust these motherfuckers to pass this shit on. That's what I'm saying. Like, think about how dumb we are. You tell me that the colonizer, he kidnapped you, he enslaved you, and we gonna let him hold the evidence? Yeah, we was presidents, and we was king, we was mine, and they gonna hold on to it? How long we gonna trust them to hold on to our shit? If we need the proof, we gonna have to go to them. We gonna have to ask them, yo, can I borrow that? Can you loan me that? We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. That's why we online arguing with natives. All that shit. You don't see natives in our comment section on my page anymore. They can't argue with these artifacts. They can't argue with evidence. They can't argue with shit they don't know nothing about. With proof. That's what I'm saying. Like, these Pan-Africans, like I said, motherfucker, like, live in a world where they want to debate. I don't want to debate. I want to know. If this is it, what are we debating for? I'm gonna bring this, and I'm gonna be over with. The debate is over. You ain't supposed to do that. You gotta fuck around. You gotta have some decorum. You gotta blow smoke up the people's ass, and you gotta fuck around. And, bro, we suffering out here. Like, I'm not saying we suffering, cause it's all a game, it's all a hoax. I get it. Niggas play dumb. But we suffering because we gotta play dumb. We should be fucking being divine. I wonder if these Pan-Africans gonna start talking about divinity and shit. I hear Seti talking about divinity. Like, I would think Seti don't know me, but the way he talk my shit, I would think he know me. He act like he don't know me, but he really does respond to a lot of the shit I say. That's real shit. Like again, I tell you, I'll be watching these niggas. There's a barometer. You know? I say what I say what I feel and shit. But get a fuck with some niggas. And then it makes some niggas want to steal it. So I watched niggas. He said he talking about divinity now and shit. But that's what I'm saying, like all of this shit, like it's not you can't, like, that's why I be seeing my shit is like raw, uncut. Cause to me, it's not something that you could just turn on, like a little, like, you know how you turn on the stove, like you gotta turn it, you gotta put the fucking, you know what I mean? You gotta turn it past that point. You can't just, you ain't cooking, bro. Nigga, turn on the gas, nigga. Let the shit. You know what I mean? Let the shit light up. And these motherfuckers are still your shit. And they be. The fuck? Like, this is the thing. Like, you know, niggas be saying big and all this shit. Like I said, I look for influence. I don't really want to be big because I can't hold everybody's hand. I'd rather people, you know, you be big wherever you want to be big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not big, but like you be an Indian wherever you want to be Indian. Because if you're not really like on that divine path, you're not on that like attractive path, you're not on that oneness path, this shit gonna be rough and boring. You know what I mean? Niggas like to struggle, niggas like to be worried, niggas wanna argue. You know? All the shit I'm trying to avoid. For real. But yeah. Shout out to Shiny, shout out to the gods in the building. We here. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's 12 o'clock. It's a new day. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. I'm gonna let y'all go. Shani, what you got under the tree? I know you got the kids something down there. I'm sure it should be. I gotta go to the bathroom. Nobody told you today I love you, love you. Peace to the gods. Hey, Christmas.